Yo, good afternoon, my people. What's up, world? It's Monday, June 10th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. Good afternoon, my beautiful people, friends and family, strangers, wherever you coming from. What's up, y'all? Did you miss me? Of course you didn't miss me. Why would you miss me? You guys just seen me yesterday, right? So good afternoon to everybody. Hope everybody's feeling good. Hope everybody Monday is blessed, even if it's not. Just be blessed that you are living to see it and you're here and you're able to move around and you can function well. Uh, Remember, with him all things is possible. And the word for the day is possible. That's the word for the day, possible. Because anything with him, anything is possible. Um, it's another dope fight week. We just came from another dope fight week. Amateurs and pros. Shouts to all my amateurs. Um, and all the pros. Last week was a very dope week for me. It was an amazing week for me. I have no complaints, man. I'm telling you, uh, it's like I said, God makes no mistakes. Um, so this week, of course, Frank Martin, Tank Davis, and then we got Matias. Oh, almost forgot, the zone. We have that going. And we got our amateurs. We got the baddest amateur pay per view going on. It's not really pay per view, but I always call it an amateur pay per view. That's what it should be on. Hold on, sorry y'all. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I was going on my channel and messed up on something. So yeah, I always call it an amateur pay per view. It is not on pay per view, but it just sounds good saying that. Um, Strong Island Fight Night Series 5 going down this Saturday. This Saturday, 6 p.m. Strong Island Fight Night Series 5. Some of the baddest amateurs in the city. Shout out to my brother Christian Vasquez. Shout outs to him, man. And shout outs to all the fighters. It's going to be a dope event this week. Tune in for that. Uh, we got a lot going on, so let's not waste no time and hurry up and get into it. All right. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Josh Sanders, what's up, my brother? Smash that like button, y'all. Please, 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 man. It does not cost you nothing, man. Do not hesitate to smash the like button. It won't bite you. I promise you, it won't bite you. You won't get a eviction notice on your door. The feds are not gonna come looking for you. You're not gonna go to your car and see a no Doug Zone ticket on there. You know what I'm saying? Your wife is not gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be none of that. Just smash the like button. Promise you, nothing bad will happen if you smash the like button. It won't blow up in your face. I promise you, it won't. And if anything happens, y'all, I can't go live anymore. If any of those things happen to y'all, well, you know what? I can't say that because if any of those things happen with y'all, that's a personal problem that y'all got going on. So, it's fight week, and the question of the day, maybe the question of the week is, what's Frank Martin's chances against Gervonta Tank Davis? Now, every fighter has the puncher's chance. I'm not asking you guys, does he have a puncher's chance? Every fighter has a puncher's chance. I'm asking, what are his chances against him? Because we have seen a lot of different movies with Tank, and a lot of them started the same, and a lot of them ended up basically the same. So when I asked that, what are his chances? That, not just having to punch his chance, what chances does he have of going in there and maybe doing something that we didn't expect him to do? Because a lot of y'all think that you got it figured out, and it might not go the way you think it is going to go. So keep in mind, yes, we know he has a puncher's chance. Based on Frank's last time in the ring, he got a somewhat slim chance, but he do have a, yeah, he does. This is what I'm trying to get to say to them, Josh, that let's not just look at it as, he's gonna go in there and he's gonna get killed. Tank is gonna kill him. Tank is gonna get rid of him 5th, 6th round. Some of y'all might as well not even be boxing fans if you got to constantly think like that. And especially when y'all sat here and says Frank hasn't fought nobody. You're not happy with Tank's opponents, but Tank, you feel like his resume is better than Frank's resume. So what are we complaining about? I don't get some of the stuff that y'all try to say. This is a fight that I wanted to see. Didn't think it would happen. Because when Frank and Shakur, when we thought that was gonna happen, and then I said, well, if that don't happen, then ain't no way in hell that Tank and Frank would happen. But hey, it happened. Honestly, thought Tank lost his last fight respectfully. Yeah, I gotta go back to watch. Frank's last fight. I gotta go back to watch it. Thanks for putting that in. And you don't have to say respectfully, Josh, because if that's what rather people agree with you or not. Shakur about to fight now. Against that guy, Shakur's about to fight. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But you're entitled to your opinion. So you don't even have to say respectfully, Josh. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you felt. What makes boxing great is not just about watching it, it's about people voicing their opinions about what they felt. Because even though we all watching the same fight, we might have different opinions on the fight. Everybody's opinion is not supposed to be the same. Yeah, we all watching the same fight. But sometimes you just might catch something that the other person didn't catch, and that's cool. You know what I mean? This is why I say everybody ain't supposed to think alike. Everybody might not. We all looking at the same thing, but we supposed to have different point of views. Agree to disagree. One thing I'm not gonna do is how I feel about debates, y'all. I ain't gotta do all that. And it's not because I don't know my boxing. It's like I ain't gotta do all that to prove that I know any damn thing. But anyway, his chances. I always think about that. I go, what is Frank's chances? Well, the Shakur's chances of going in there and getting caught with something that we didn't see him getting caught with. Now, some of y'all gonna go out your way to say, man, that can't happen. What are you, stupid? You can't say that every fighter has a puncher's chance, but then when it comes to your favorite fighter, man, that could never happen. You crazy? Tank too slick for that. Everybody has a puncher's chance. Even your favorite fighter could get caught with something. Spence has been caught with something. Crawford has been caught with something. Hell, Mayweather's been caught with something. Andre Ward has been caught with something. All our favorite guys have been caught with something that either threw them off balance, or it stumbled them, or it wobbled them, or it made them change their game plan when they came back out in the next round. So we're not going to deride like he can't get it. Now, you probably will go out your way to ask me, well, who are you going for, sir? I'm not going for anybody. I'm sitting back. and I'm enjoying this, and I have every right to sit back and enjoy it. The same way I sat back and enjoyed Crawford and Spence, and I didn't pick. I sure as hell didn't see what happened in that happening, but I didn't pick. So anybody has a chance. And like I said, if you think not, then you obviously don't know shit about boxing. Now, I know this is the part where y'all gonna go crazy because y'all are so thirsty. What's your thing? Hold on. Somebody's asking me something, y'all. Soon as Tank goes in there and does something, y'all gonna be glad because the only thing y'all gonna do is come up here and hit me with the "I told you so," which I never said nothing about how the fight will go. I always said, does he have a puncher's chance? I mean, not a puncher's chance. What are his chances? That's what I want to know. And like I said, what are Shakur chances? I mean, Shakur. Jesus Christ, I'm worrying about July 6th already. What are Tank's chances? Anything is possible. I'm sure just like Tank is not coming in there to play with Frank, Frank is not coming in there to play with him neither. Smash that like button, y'all. Come on now, stop playing, smash it. And I can't say it'll be a chess match. Might be. We know how he starts off the first 4 or 5 rounds, Tank. And we know Frank starts a little fast. Um, I think Tank will probably try to find ways to break him down. I'm sure he's watched some of his fights. And I think what he'll do is he'll try to find ways to break Frank down. Uh, Hopefully that he'll get tired, or he'll try to find ways to pick him apart. Um, my thing is with Frank is the minute he gets Tank hurt, he's going to have to get right on him. Vice versa, but with Tank, you got to get right up on him. Get right up on him and apply pressure. Don't fight a stupid fight. Don't try to knock him out because in the process, you could get knocked out. It goes the same thing for Tank. And it goes for any fighter. You know, you might get knocked out trying to knock somebody out. So, with that being said, I think the chances that he has in there are great. But I promise you, soon as something go wild, y'all gonna want to be out here on these platforms acting a damn donkey. Oh, what I tell you? What I tell you? I told you. And then what? And to whoever Tank's next opponent is, y'all not gonna be happy with it. Because if he doesn't go back to fighting somebody who looks like us, y'all gonna say it's some bullshit. I promise that's what y'all gonna do. Because y'all the type that just can't be pleased or satisfied. It's gonna always be some type of complaint. I'm happy for it. I'm glad it's going down. I'm sitting back Saturday night as a fan. We got the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, who I'm glad to see back in action, making his 175 debut. Um, and it's great. He also has a tough opponent in front of him. So basically, those two cannot come in this week sleeping on their opponents. I'll probably do something on David maybe later this week. Maybe Thursday. I have a lot of different things I want to do this week. This week is going to be a busy week. I'm talking about not just Saturday, but Sunday. You guys make sure you join me Sunday. Uh, I'll be with Coach Tammy as we will be doing a charity event to raise money for the kids to go to the nationals. I'm gonna try to get Coach up here. Not tomorrow, between either Wednesday or Thursday, or even Friday if it's possible. If not any of these days, I'm gonna try to get her up here so we can talk about that event. Even though you see me post it, she'll be able to explain more about it. So just ask yourself, what are the chances for Frank Martin? What are the chances for him? And if you think he doesn't have a chance, and sir, I don't know what to tell y'all, because that would be absolutely bonkers and crazy if you think that the man does not have a chance. And I'm sure there's some of y'all thinking like that. There actually is some of y'all that's thinking like that, and that's crazy that you think like that. That the man don't have a chance. Oh, he's gonna go in there. He's gonna get demolished. Gonna get killed. That's absurd. I don't even understand how you could even think like that. As if that man is not a man like that man. Now, Tank might have grew up in boxing and been in the sport longer than Frank. I believe Frank jumped in at 16, 17. But that don't matter. They both the same age. They both undefeated. That's another thing we have to pay attention to. Y'all talking like Frank is coming in as a guy that has 2, 3, 4 losses or something. So it's a fact that somebody is going to go this week. Who? Don't know. Don't know. I can only I can only sit back and say, hey, let's enjoy this, because this is going to be amazing. And whoever loses, let's just get this, let's get a clear understanding on whoever loses is not the end of the world. It's one loss. But I am gonna tell you this. I told y'all before, and I'm gonna tell y'all again. I don't care if you believe me or not, and if you don't believe me, out of all the stuff that's been going on, you're crazy. We're living in an era where that undefeated is coming to an end. You don't have to listen to me, but it's coming to an end. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to understand that and cope with it, that it's coming to an end. And this Saturday, that's exactly what's going to happen. Rather it be Tank or Frank. It's not going to make a difference. I'm glad to see two brothers to be able to get in the ring and help each other. One help one probably more to feed his family. This probably is a game changer for Frank, but for Frank, it's not about the money. It's the opportunity. It's the to sit on top of the throne and or to say, "Hey, I just beat the man that a lot of people either thought they can beat him, or they were just looking to get a bag, or they didn't want no smoke with him." If he can go in there and do that, that would be amazing. Not saying that like I want to see it happen. You know what I mean? If it happens, it happens, man. I'm a fan of both of them. And it's not going to be any different after this Saturday. Because whoever loses, I'm still going to be a fan of them. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. I'm still going to be a fan of them when it's all said and done. Um, You know, I've got fighters that's my favorite that got 6, 7, 8 losses. So that right there is not a problem for me. You know what I mean? To stand by a fighter, no matter how many losses that fighter has. But the question of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is what are Frank Martin's chances? What are his chances? Because he does have chances. Please believe that. And the reason why I'm so focused on him is because there's a lot of you guys out there that think that Frank Martin does not have a chance. Okay, so you got to explain that. But then I don't want you to explain that because at the same time, y'all all up be just talking a whole bunch of nonsense and going in circles. I just want to know what are his chances, and you can't tell me that his chances in there is to get knocked out by Tank, is to get stopped by Tank. I mean, come on, we got to give Frank a little more credit than that. And I'm a Tank fan, but we got to give him a little more credit than that. We can't do. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna treat Frank Martin like he's some bum. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna act like, oh, Tank just cherry picked, man. Why in the hell did he pick some Frank Martin? We not gonna do that now. We're not gonna do that. Because y'all have constantly complained. We, including myself, we have constantly complained about choice of opponents. And now it's here. So what do we got to complain about now? Hmm? What do we got to complain about now? We have nothing to complain about. Absolutely nothing. So what we should be doing is sitting back, probably making a little bet this week, you know what I mean? Make it with our homeboys, make the bet with our whatever we doing, but that way we can make a little money. At the end of the day, um, it's going to be a dope card. It's going to be a dope card. Smash that like, and like I said, I know that in the first 4 or 5 rounds, we see what Tank does, and but at the same time, I think who knows if Tank starts off the way he usually does. We don't know how he'll start off, but usually he starts it off like that. So if he starts it off just trying to figure him out and might lose a round, might lose 2 rounds. Hey, I'm not gonna be surprised because we know by the time the sixth round come up, it can get different in there. Against Ryan, it got different in the second round. That's because Ryan is. By the second round, it got different, and I think by the seventh round, what round was it when he stopped Ryan Garcia Tank? I forgot what round it was, but yeah, it's different. It's different, and there's levels to this. There's levels to it, but I don't try to compare. I don't try to hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm back. Stephen L. Mack, what up? What up? What up, though? What up? What up? What up? Yes, sir. So, this week should be a week that we shouldn't have to argue. We shouldn't have to curse at each other because that's what some of you idiots do, and it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Shout outs to both fighters. And whoever comes out up top, I'm going to still love them. And whoever loses, it's not going to really make a difference. And I'm not going to spend the whole next week going back and forth about it like some of y'all will do. Because y'all are going to do that. And I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for it. And I'm not going to make time for it. This week is going to be epic. Of course, you got Matias, you got him. So it's going to be a dope week, y'all. I'm not going to be on here too long, ladies and gentlemen, not too long. I would love to be, but I got stuff to do. But I just want y'all to ask yourselves that question of the day is, what is his chances? I'm not asking you if he has a puncher's chance. It's a difference. That would be too much of an easy question to ask y'all. What are his chances? And to tell me that his chances are very good. I didn't ask you if his chances were good. I didn't ask you if his chances were bad. I asked you, what are his chances? I mean, if that's too much, if that's a hard question to ask, then or the answer, then hey, just say I don't know the answer to that. I'd rather you do that. Smash that like button. Because like I said, everybody, it's easy to say he has a punch. Everybody has a punch chance. But when I ask you about what is a fighter, that particular fighter, what are his chances? Something different. Something totally different. But we shall see what's his chances. What's he going to bring to the ring, and what's Tank going to do? We have to sit back and see how they play out. But don't forget, we also have the zone. We got my amateurs this week. It's a little small percentage that I might be there. I'm trying to put that together so I can be there, but I won't be live for it. But you will probably see me record. Well, I'll be doing some interviews with some fighters and recording. As far as me showing fights, absolutely not. I have to respect my brother Christian, who his fights is already being taped and they'll put it up on YouTube, but I think about a week after the fight. So I respect that part. But as far as me having footage from there, yeah, you'll see it. You'll definitely see it. Jeff Spark, what's up? Smash that like button. Come on. Smash it. It's a major fight week, man. And you see I'm working. Last week you seen what I was doing at the fights. All my brothers, Johnny Boy Boxing, my brother Thomas, Coast. You see all of us is working, man. We getting ready to do that. We have Shakur Stevenson's fight coming up, what, in 3 weeks? It's about 3 weeks. Would you say, Jeff Spark, about July 6th? What's that, 3 weeks? I'll say about 3 weeks. So we're getting prepared to do that. I'm already I already put in the credentials for that. So I'm hoping we get a response back for that. You know what? I need to bring this up. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up now. And I think I brought it up before. I did say something about it on my IG, but I'm gonna say it now. because we tend to get mad at these promotional companies when we don't get our credentials. A lot of times they may pick who they want or pick who's a popular channel or for whatever reason. But if you ever want the opportunity, whether it's PBC, Top Rank, Zone, Golden Boy, you gotta stay consistent. And I've said this before. Don't put in for a credential and then don't show up to an event. Or don't put in for a credential and then when they just so happen to look um that makes absolutely no sense to what you're doing. So you have to stay focused if you want the credentials to keep coming. And you have to hit them up in their email, hit them up on their personal phone if you got to. Um, stay on top of them about it. You got to send them videos. Send them videos of you. Let them see your work. Never be afraid to show your work. You're afraid to show your work is because you know you're doing something or saying stuff on there that you're not supposed to. Let's not bash these promotional companies. We have had our days where we have had our jokes, but a lot of times everything is not funny. So if you're up here thinking, oh, this is funny, and then when you get to see them in person, you go, well, I didn't mean that, guys. I was just joking. Everything is not a joke. So just keep that on your mind or how you carry yourself. I would love to always have my credentials for the press, the weigh-in, hell, the media. Where I would love all of them. The press, the weigh-in, the media workout, the fight. Love that because we do work hard at what we do. We work hard at this. This is not something given it to us. We a lot of us earned this. We have spent money we didn't have. We have went and walked out the door, didn't eat anything, and you walk out the door hungry or whatever, took off from work. Whatever you done did for sacrifices. Because this is what all this is. This is sacrifices. So just keep that in mind when we put in for these credentials. If you're not serious about attending these events, then do all of us a favor who really care about what we do. Respectfully move out of our way because you make it hard for us to put in for our credentials. And we really do this. Now, I might not really do this far as, I don't travel the world. That doesn't matter. I'll get there. So what? But I stay consistent in what I do. And that's all that matters. That's what's going to get me to where I need to go in life, is staying consistent in what I do. If you cannot make it somewhere and you can't, don't go out of your way to put in a credential. I understand things happen leading up to it that could prevent you from going. But when it starts being a pattern and y'all come up with some of the lamest excuses or you don't come up with nothing, and then when you go put in for another credential and there's no response, now you're upset. We got to make it make sense. For some of us, Doing this right here could change our lives, man. I don't know how many times I got to keep telling y'all. Y'all must ain't got no responsibilities in life. Y'all must ain't got no wife, no girlfriend, no kids, no bills, no car notes, or whatever. You must don't have it. You must don't. Because being a content creator, it takes us places, man. It introduces us to people. I mean, of course, boxing, but for us who love the sport so much, but this is what it does for us. And if we expect to keep this going, we got to do right by it. If we're not going to do right by it, then respectfully, we need to go find something else to do. Nobody's going to babysit you and hold your hand and tell you how to do it. It's not going to do that. Me and my brothers, when we come together in the media, if we got any questions or anything, we call each other. We ask questions. I got brothers that'll send me credentials. So here's the credential application. We look out for each other. That's what we do. And when one of us doesn't get a credential, it doesn't affect all of us, but we feel some kind of way. Because there's nothing better than getting in the building and seeing your brother. Especially when you know he works hard at what he does. Smash that like button, y'all. Stop being afraid to touch that like button. Smash it. Smash it, crush it, sit on it. I don't give a damn what you do. Smash it. Get them likes up, man. This is real talk over here. If you're afraid of real talk, then you might want to leave. But so I just want to put that out there that we can't do that. And if you are somebody who is doing that, you need to stop. Even though things happen, you need to stop. Before you put in a credential, you need to make sure that you don't have nothing going on that could prevent you. Even though things do happen at the last moment. But when it's one time, it's okay. If it's 3 or 4 times, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. See, what's up? And what are your chances of you ever getting another credential, knowing that you did it 3 or 4 times? Slim. It's slim. But then you guys are just like, you know what? I'll just go to a whole new promotional company and do it until they catch on. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not here to preach. If you're putting your credentials in, stay consistent, stay loyal. When we reach out to these promotional companies, and thank God that they shout outs to them because they leave their emails and they leave their personal numbers. Thank God. Because it's hard enough trying to get them to believe in what it is that we do and how serious we are about doing what we do. If we can't do that, if we got people messing it up for us, because this is what we do. And so what if some of us doesn't travel the world? We're not in that position. A lot of us are not in that position to travel the world, but when we do, some of us will take advantage of the moment, some won't, for personal reasons. Everybody don't like flying. But it's a game changer for us. And we just need smash that like button, y'all. It's a game changer. So we need everybody's participation in it. That's all we saying. Um, because it's difficult. It is very, very, very difficult. So we're gonna leave it at that. Just stay focused, y'all. We have the Shakur Stevenson fight coming up, which I'll be getting to that. Uh, I don't know who's fighting next week, man. C Wood, you know who fighting next week? Jeff Spark, y'all know. Steve L. Mack, you still here? Josh, any of y'all still here? Who's fighting next week, y'all? Y'all know who's fighting? I don't know what. I'm gonna look it up. I'll talk about Shakur, not next week. The week after. I'll talk about him the week after. That's what we'll do. Um, because I know that fight is right around the corner. It's got to be like 3 weeks from here that it's happening. So we're gonna definitely touch bases on that. But before doing that, I just want to make sure there's nothing else coming up. I know there's a lot of other amateur shows, so much stuff coming up. Of course, you've seen what I've been posting on my Instagram if y'all been following me. Um, After this week, the 15th to 16th, I believe we got the 22nd, um, the 29th. Something's going on the 28th too, but uh, the 29th, and then we step into July, which July is a huge, I mean, huge month where it's nothing but boxing. I just posted something today about July 20th. Give a kid a dream. Of course, that charity event. You know how that is. That's going down July 20th out in Long Branch, New Jersey. I want to definitely try to make that one. Um, I want to definitely try to make that one. It's funny because the same day that one's going on, there's a show going on in Gleason's. So I'm gonna try to make that one if I can. But there's so much going on as far as amateur boxing. It's going to be crazy in the month of July. I mean, anytime I believe after the 4th of July, it's going to be definitely sick. So just make sure you continue to follow me. There's going to be times I'm going to be doing videos. I haven't been liking how my videos been looking on here when I'm videoing. So I don't know about the going live until I can figure something out and what's going on and why. Even when I do it on my phone or if I do it on my tablet, it glitches. It glitches too much. I don't like it, and that's why you see me go live on Instagram a lot. But I'm just probably going to have to start just recording it and throwing it on there because it comes out so much better on Instagram. But I don't always want to run the Instagram. Instagram is not going to really be my bread and butter. Over here will be. So I'm gonna fix that. Once I fix that, it will no longer be a problem. Yeah, shout outs to all the fighters that was on the float yesterday too. See my man Amateur Star, my man Bam Bam was on there. Xander, Bruce, yeah. You know what I mean? It was up there fresh off of the night before getting their victories. So I was happy to see that. Wish I would have popped up there for it. But I'm cooking up. It's crazy, but I want y'all to just pay attention that I said this. Today is June 10th. It's Monday, June 10th. Pay attention that I said this, right? Next year, I'm cooking up something for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Just telling y'all, I can't say what it is. I have an idea already is what I want to do, but I'm just telling y'all, pay close attention because there's something major that I want to do for it next year. So, and it'll have to be worked out real soon, because when you wait too long, you got to remember you're not the only one that wants to float. There's some people who do that every year, and then you got some new ones that come in. You know what I mean? And they have to do theirs ahead of time. So, just keep in mind, I'll be doing that. I'll be looking into that, and we're going, we're going to try to come up with something next year that we're going to get the ball rolling. But other than that, the Matias fight, am I going to speak about that? I'm gonna probably try to touch bases on that. I'll try to do that. I don't know, y'all. I try to, do as much as I can versus just coming up here and sticking to one topic because you got people that'll do it. It'll be fight week and everybody will just be on the same thing. So for me, I can't do that. I have to make it interesting. And I'm gonna try to make it as interesting as I can. Hold on. Yeah, so I try not to do that. I try to get around all the I try to touch bases on everything that's going on in boxing as much as I can because people have questions and sometimes no you didn't. I left it there. So I want to touch bases. I'm sorry, in case y'all want to know why I'm muting my mic. Talking to my missus. Miss No Duck Zone came home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's Miss No Duck Zone. She came home. So so that's what it is. Matias fight. We'll get into that. The amateur show this week. We'll get into that. I'm gonna definitely try to touch bases about all that. Maybe at some point I could get my brother Christian up here, but I know it's gonna be hard because he has a million things that he's doing right now. I was trying to hit him today, and he was already going to teach a class. So we're going to have to wait. Smash that like button, y'all. I'm gonna have to wait for that. But it's so much, yo. There's so much that we should be excited about. You got Teofimo fighting the 29th, the return of Teofimo Lopez. I forgot the name of his opponent. I guess at some point we'll get into that too, but we'll get into that the week after because I don't think that's next week. I think it's the week after. His fight is not. I think his fight is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it fight like a week before Shakur's? I think 29th July. Yeah, it's like what week? What'd you say? Like a week? Couple days? So we got to wait to see how that plays out. But so much is going on. And back to the credentials for a second. Everybody just make sure that they check their emails. the week before the fight. So I think June, it wouldn't be, it wouldn't still be July when we check. I have to go on the calendar and look and see. Um, because sometimes we tend to get that twisted. I know I'll do it sometimes. That's just me. So we check it right, and it's July 6th. So that means, yeah, June 28th. Yeah, June 28th we would check. June 28th something should come through. But if you guys are not sure, and I'm not talking to my regulars, I'm just talking about any newbies that have never done it before. Reach out. Um, Make sure that you have them, you be a part of their mailing list. The Zone, Golden Boy, PBC, Top Rank. Make sure that you be a part of the mailing list. So that way, when all this happens, you'll know. But there's always a week before the fight. So June 28th, uh, everybody should be looking into their email. The minute they get up that morning, that afternoon, or maybe that night, or whatever they decide to do it, because we all don't. I look at now. I'm at a point. I look at my email every day. Before I would never pay attention to my email like that unless I was looking for something in particular. Now I'm looking at my email every day. There's not a day that I wake up and I don't look into the email now. The same way I check my Instagram and I might check my Facebook. I'm looking in there right now for it. And we need to do that. We got to stay on top of it. But yeah, but like I said, question of the day is, what are Frank Martin's chances? So, um, and after today, I probably won't get into it. I probably won't get back into this Frank and Tank again, and probably until Friday. If I have nothing else, Friday might be a day I might just sit and not do anything as far as going out to handle my business. I got today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I might just fall back. It depends. So if I fall back Friday, then this could be a conversation Friday morning because I know at some point I'm going to want to watch the weigh-in. I'm going to want to watch the weigh-in because it's going to be some pushing. It's definitely going to be some pushing. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to go live on Instagram when that weigh-in starts. So y'all join me on the gram because I know a lot of y'all be at home and you can watch it on YouTube. But some people are not in the position where they can get to their phone to watch it. It all depends on what you got going on. I don't know. But definitely join me then. And Saturday morning, probably go live again. Uh, but that would be for the Strong Island that morning to talk about that. I'm not gonna. I might get it in Friday and Saturday with the Tank and Frank final predictions, and then after that we're gonna leave it. And then when that Monday comes, because I might get up that Sunday. Probably gonna get up that Sunday and talk about it. Um, and if not, then maybe that Monday. But what like I said, what I'm not gonna do is spend a whole week talking about it. We're not gonna do that. Seattle Rick, what's up, my brother? What's up, my Seattle brother? Seattle Rick in the building. Yes, sir. The West is in the building. I said that West is in the building. Oh yeah, man. I was just mentioning David Benavidez. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good scrap though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. What's the chances in that? What's the chances in that fight? I don't know, man. See David. If David was strong at 68, I can only imagine what he's like at 75. And he's still young. So that one is gonna be berserk. And I know you see David a lot. So I know you know Seattle Rec. You see David. You've been in the gym with David, you've been around him, so um you get to probably see him at his finest. You get to see him work. Oh man, he did. Oh man, not the left hand. Jesus. Well, somebody could be going night night. Somebody could definitely be going night night. See what happens. We're gonna definitely see what happens, man. It's not gonna be no walk in the park though. You know what I mean? My thing is I want to see what happens after this. Where does David go after this? I've been paying attention since he has been here. Yeah, yeah, to see him in Miami, that's crazy. I seen the joint on YouTube and that video. Yo, that condo, whatever that apartment building that he in, that condo, that floor he on, God bless him. That's too damn high for me. I like to drink, so one thing I ain't trying to do is drink and look over that. Oh man, mm-mm. But God bless him though, man. That's a beautiful place that he's in. And he was reminiscing about how he used to stay in the hotel, that hotel that was down there. And that that for him just to show he came a long way. Yeah, man. Yeah, Seattle Rick. I was like, look, bro. I showed my wife that she was like, the devil's a lie. No, bro. That's too damn high. Like, if I gotta use the bathroom, I know you take an elevator, but if I know I gotta use the bathroom, mm-mm. That's one of those places that you live in that when you go shopping, you gotta go get everything. You gotta go get everything because you're not trying to go back and forth. Like, nobody. I can't do it. God bless him though. God bless him. God bless the family. He has a beautiful family. Oh, he has a son, then now he has a daughter. That's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, Seattle Rick, do me a favor, man. Um, get your man David to sign something for me, a glove, or a shirt or something, man. Send it on to me, man. Word up, man. I like David. Let me get an autograph signed in the sun, man. It could be one glove. I don't care, man. Get your boy to send something for me one good time, man. God willing, I will get that done. Yeah, please, please, yeah, do that for me, man. Do that for me, man. Do that for me, man. I would appreciate that, man. I'm a big fan of Davis, man. And that's why it was an honor to meet him about what was it, 2 years ago I met him. He was cool then. Took his time taking a picture with me and all that. Real cool dude. Then got to meet his brother. His brother's dope too, man. Real good. And his father too. All of them, man. I got to get it. I got to get it. Yeah, yeah. I got to get a picture with all of them. All of them are good people. Hoping to visit the gym this week, but David is in Vegas. Oh, he's in Vegas. Well, yeah, 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 yeah. He's in Vegas. Well, he should be. He'll probably be home next week. He'll be home next week. He'll be home next week. Ain't nothing to trip off. Wait to see what happens. Hey, Seattle Rick, man, I'm gonna call you though, bro. I'm gonna call you. We gonna talk. I'm gonna call you right after this. I ain't gonna stay on here too long, man. I just wanted to get people's final thoughts on, bro. That's why I support so hard. They are, yeah, they nice people. They really are. I don't care how much smack you hear them talk, as they should. Um, Meeting Jose, his brother, nice dude. Smiled in the picture. Took the time to take the picture. David took it. His father did. You know, when we took that picture outside the Barclay, you seen that. Real good people, man. Even the other dude that's down with them. Um, Rayo, whatever. Can we hook up tomorrow? I will message. Yeah, all right, cool. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah. I'll be running around. Just message me and let me know. I'm gonna be out taking care of some business, but yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna take it down anyway. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I mean, we'll be let's see, tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know about tomorrow. We'll see what we'll do. I'll let y'all know before the day's up what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace and blessings, y'all. Appreciate for the ones that came and joined me. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, like, share, subscribe. If you haven't did it, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down. You know what I mean? No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go. So I'm gonna have to. Oh, no doubt. That's what's up. Seattle Rick. We'll talk though.